Hello, ladies and gentlemen, Dodger here. Welcome back to the Mindcrack server for your Friday. How's everybody doing today? We have a lot of business to take care of today. I was on here last night, kind of just derping around, really, just messing around with some stuff, looking for some materials for the build, including finding that looting 2 book that I missed yesterday. And including going over to the XP farm and got myself another looting 2 book. So, in theory, we should have a looting 3 now. So I did that. But also, Pakratt and Honey were on before their streaming night here on the server. And Pakratt messaged me with an interesting offer.
So, Cohen, you were coming here looking for something.
Well, I'm kind of poor. And people don't respect me very much because I don't have the fancy stuff. I hear you got fancy stuff.
I do. As long as, okay, no grabbies. No grabbies, but if you really want to see some fancy stuffs, I do have these.
Oh.
Every single one of these bows is a bow that no longer, I saw that. Oh, no, wait, that's the one I'm... Every single one of these bows is a bow that does not work anymore because every single one has the infinity and mending enchantments put together, which you can't get in vanilla Minecraft ever again.
I did not know that.
Yeah, they actually took that after they introduced mending. They realized that mending and infinity on a bow is kind of overpowered.
Right.
So they made it so that you can't have both.
Interesting.
You can have infinity or mending. So these are literally the last remaining ones on the server outside of the one that I'm holding.
Which one do you hold?
Right now I'm holding Arrow to the Knee. You see how they're all especially named too, right?
I love that I just picked up when you did that.
Yeah, I love that. I love some of these names too, like David Bowie and Love Tap. Now what's really kind of cool about these is if you do kill somebody with them, it actually says that you killed them, like you killed them with a love tap.
Oh, nice.
Or it was shot. Mine is Arrow to the Knee.
I really like Shot to the Heart.
Yeah, or Pull My Finger, Mr. Pew Pew, the Super Dave special. Oh, I remember that show. That's a long time ago. Mr. Bojangles. They're all very special, and they're right now they're all mine. Oh. So.
I agree.
I've been thinking about. I actually originally made these to build a shop and sell them. I don't have a shop at the moment, but I could still part with them.
So you're just doing some deals on the side now, huh?
Oh sure. I mean,
maybe a little tax evasion going on. You know,
a lot of the times the best shops start from home because you got to get the stuff done from home, and then you start to make enough money where you need to build a shop.
I see where you're going.
So I was thinking, and when you're thinking about it, there's nothing in Minecraft is really valuable because it's all a replaceable item. Like diamonds you can get from a lot of places, and emeralds you can get from trading with villagers and stuff like that. There's only one real thing that is still valuable. So, how many emerald ore do you have?
That would be a number. It's less than 2.
Less than 2.
Right.
Because you're going to need more than 2.
Okay.
Okay. We're going to say that half a stack of emerald ore is going to be for one bow.
How many?
Half a stack. 32 emerald ore.
Wow.
That's what I was thinking. I mean, we could always negotiate, but I'm thinking, because that's a good number for something that is literally impossible to get.
Yeah, it's the only block that you can't trade for it. I see the logic.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and
it's something that is only in specific. It's something that's in specific biomes that you need to mine for.
Right.
And it's pretty rare there. But you did say that you're mining around in that biome though, right?
I am in Extreme Hills, yes.
Okay, so you have a chance to find these things.
Now, is there any kind of insurance policy on this? Because this seems like a bow I want to keep, and let's say something happens to it.
Your insurance policy is that they are the best bows in existence, and once you put them on there, if you die with them, you were not shooting enough. The only way that I die is if someone, well, okay, TNT was dropped on my head, and my last one died. Oh, I missed that bow.
I'm sorry, how did that happen?
My wife dropped TNT on my head.
Was this at a workplace?
It was in there.
Okay.
You've seen there, haven't you?
Yeah, so this seems like a workplace violation.
Yeah, we had some issues while digging out the next room with TNT, and after it was done, one more was dropped on my head, and well, I wasn't wearing all my armor at that moment in time. I was flight capable.
Kosha is definitely going to look into this, but
Yeah.
you know what? Maybe for a little bit better of a deal, I could not mention it.
Oh, a little bit better?
Yeah, I mean, you know.
So you want me to knock a few emerald ores off of that? I gotta say ore because I know people are like, oh, well, let's go get some emeralds.
Emeralds, but ore, I mean, 32, that might take me weeks.
Okay, all right. Well, we'll go ahead and. I mean, these are still really, really valuable.
True.
Let me think. In order to, we do want to. I don't want to get OSHA on my case or anything.
Oh yeah, they're mean to me.
All right. I'll knock 10 off. How's that?
That's good. I can do that. I can do that.
So 22 emerald ores for an irreplaceable bow.
An irreplaceable bow. I'll do it.
Sound good?
Yep.
Okay.
You'll be here.
There we go. I'm sure I will. I'm sure I will. Let me just go ahead and put this right back in the one place that nobody can get it.
Even you, because you don't have a silk touch pick.
Well, I can get back in there. I just can't. And I just. Oh crap! I just did that again. Well, I had one. Then an explosion happened.
So yeah, that is quite an interesting offer. An ultra rare Minecraft item, something completely unobtainable. I mean, that's pretty rare to have in Minecraft, isn't it? Most of the time, things, items, blocks, whatever in Minecraft are infinite, and there's an infinite supply of them. There's some things that are rare, like elytras. I don't use elytras. So that's not, super important to me. Shulker boxes, those are rare, and it would be nice to have some. But those bows, though, those bows are completely unobtainable, and that's really neat. So I will for sure be on the hunt for the emerald ore blocks. Okay, skeleton horse. Oh, look at that. We got ourselves some powered rail. I wonder where that came from. I know, actually. Brian was he was streaming one night, and I noticed he was talking about maybe something that was going on over there with, let's say, an infinite supply of powered rails, and I said, hey, if one of those stacks happened to end up in my base, maybe I would find a use for them in the future. And, of course, that's how he decided to, share the rails with me, because he's a troll. So we have those. But yeah, we will be on the hunt for those. I don't know what to do with these. Here, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, I'll be on the hunt for those emerald ore blocks. It's a shame we've mined up like 16, probably like more like a dozen emeralds. But I didn't silk touch them because I didn't know of this currency. And the reason that the emerald ore is a better currency than emeralds is because you can trade for emeralds. You can find emeralds in chests. Emerald ore can only be mined. Luckily, it can only be mined in Extreme Hills. And we are in Extreme Hills right now. So, I think we will be on the hunt for some emerald ore over the next couple weeks, and yeah, that'll be a nice, fun kind of change of pace, and hopefully we can get enough to get one of those bows, because I feel so much like a scrub on the server here. I'm a builder. I'm not an adventurer, really. I'm not so much a XP farmer creator or or grindy play or anything like that. I just like to build. So that means that my stuff isn't nearly as extravagant and cool as everybody else's. So it would be nice. It would be nice. What am I looking for? In here I think I have my other looting book. Yep. So now I have a flame book and a looting book. And I should be able to put that. Flame is the one for... Correct me if I'm wrong. Flame is the one for bows, right? Fire aspect is the one for swords. I wonder if there's a fire aspect sword over there. Because that would be cool to have a looting 3 fire aspect sword so that I could get some cooked beef while getting leather. That would be a good sword. That'd be handy to have. I've spent some time over there at the barn, so hopefully those cows have grown up. I do want more leather though, because today we're gonna do some interior designing. Lava saved. You are welcome. Is this... I think my obsidian is gone over here. A rebuttal. Look at that. Look how alive the Mindcrack server is. You can actually prank people and they... That's a lot of lava. Did he save some lava from down on the farm? Is that what happened? That's a lot of lava. What am I gonna do with all this lava? Okay. Well, thanks. Thank you for saving the lava. Much appreciated. Much apprecited. What was I over here for? Fire aspect. I was over here to look for a fire aspect book. Let's see. Sweeping edge. I don't even know what that means. Fire aspect. There's not a lot of books left in here. I do think... Oh, fire aspect 2. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. I wonder if Jeff knows that I've been stealing stuff from this. I'm sure someone will tattle on me. I'm sure. Where do I get all this fish from, too? I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, so that'll be a very handy sword to have. I'm gonna go over to that area now and hopefully combine all of these things into a really nice sword. And then get some more leather. I would like some bookshelves and some item frames and stuff for the house, so that'll be nice. I'm also gonna grab some wool from the sheep, so hopefully we can have some paintings and whatnot around the house. I'm gonna do a little bit of interior designing today, probably not all of it, but we'll get a good little start at it. And then I think on Monday, maybe we'll do a caving day. Maybe we'll have like a caving AMA or something, so that we can break up some of the... We've been doing a lot of building lately, so that would be nice too, to kind of shake things up a little bit. Also, Reisky, see? It's a hub of activity. Mindcrack is alive and well. Damn it. The Reisky's been working on this tree. He didn't like the weird multi-tree grown thing that Brian made, so he's making a similar themed tree, but he's designing it. It's already looking pretty good. Hopefully he'll finish that project so that it's not this. But yeah, that's neat. All right, so let's see here. Anything else going on in the world? Well, let's not go there. That's a topic of discussion not for the moment. Let's not think of things happening in the world. Anything... Oh, that's my good sword. No, this one. Is there anything going on out and about? Like, oh, should I combine the books first? That's 8. Let's do that. Gosh, that anvil was loud. Alright, that's looting 3. And that's fire aspect 2. I'm a bit worried that I would need sharpness on there too to actually kill the cows. Like within enough swipes to get the cooked food, but we'll see. We will see. The wheat has grown, so therefore I would think I would think that we've been here long enough for the cows to grow up, as long as they're loaded. Yeah, anything real interesting going on around the Cone Dodgosphere? Not particularly. I must say though, I'm feeling all right. Well, I would say this week and the past week or so, in particular. Oh, these have not grown up. I wonder if they're ready to breed though. Let me see if any of them are ready to breed. Have weed on me? I don't. Hello, noisy animals. Yeah, I'm feeling positive about, especially some stuff going on with Twitch streams. I feel like I've gotten things into a nice rhythm there. Really enjoying the streams lately, and it just feels like we're moving in a good direction. So that stuff's good, and yeah, it feels like there's a pretty nice balance right now. Let me sleep off the night, get some wheat, and we'll see if the cows are ready to multiply. Kind of a funny little interaction I had there with Pakratt to begin with, because he was like, you streaming? You recording? What are you doing? And I was like, I'm just kind of doing work, getting ready to record. And he's like,
alright, you ready for your recording?
Yep.
When you're ready.
Oh, I'm ready.
Okay, so you're recording now?
Yep.
Because I'm going to make it nice and awkward and talk about how this is a recording thing that you're doing right now.
Did you know that this is a recording thing?
Is this a recording?
Did you know that people still do recordings in 2018?
Sometimes people actually don't do live streams. They actually do recordings of things. Yes, I don't know who that is.
I think it's just me. I think I'm the last.
The last remaining person who's not doing it. Yeah.
That is still how I want to do this. Oh, they're not ready to breed yet. I don't think. I don't see hearts. They're all interested, but they are not ready to breed. Well, let's see if the sword works. One cow isn't gonna be a problem. Oh, that's perfect. That is perfect. You get leather, you get a lot of leather, and you get meat. Cooked meat. Oh, this answers so many problems. Okay, well that's not a big deal. That's nice to have for the future. We'll get some wool. We'll get some wool. Hi. You're all very noisy. That's probably plenty. Thanks, guys. Thanks. I got pink wool too. I didn't really want it. Thanks very much. So yeah, that was a funny little interaction of like, well, I'm kind of the last man standing on the recording front, which isn't totally true because Jeff does that as well. But even Good has started streaming while doing the Mindcrack recordings, and I actually, before that, I believe, I asked Kurt on Farlands or Bust if he missed doing the recorded content at all, if he missed doing like the series, because most of what he does now is either live streams or live stream footage cut down into videos, and it's just not the same to me. It's a much different workload for sure, and it's different content without a doubt, for better or for worse, and that's up to your take and your opinion. But yeah, I would desperately miss this if I, had to stop doing edited content. I know it is a lot of work, and it's a lot more work than streaming, but it's also a lot less exhausting than streaming. Streaming to me is easily one of the most physically exhausting things to do. So they both have their ups and downs. They both have their pluses and their minuses, if you will. But yeah, I really, really love doing videos. I feel like because it's A, uninterrupted, it's B, edited, and C, seriesed. Like, it happens in some kind of timeline instead of broken up through streams. It's just a very different format. Oof. The server is having some problems. You know how I said Mindcrack is alive and well? I don't think the server is too happy with this fact. I have been getting like block lag and teleported around like crazy today. What was I saying? I got interrupted like mid-thought there when I got whooped. Yeah, I would desperately miss doing recorded content. I really love this, and I really like this style. So yeah, I will be the last holdout there. I will be the survivor of video content. Darn it. I'm trying. I am trying. But yeah, that's kind of just... Ooh. Who is that? Is that underground? What sort of baby zombie? Is that in real life? Where did this come from? I don't know. I know I heard it. Did you hear it? I know I heard it. That was weird. What am I gonna do with all this lava? I don't really know. I don't really know what I'm gonna do with all the lava. Very strange. Is there anything in this chest? Can I get rid of this chest? No, there's nothing in this chest. You're gone, chest. Also, Rescue's been going through and repairing Enderman damage and creeper hole damage, and for that I'm thankful. Oh yeah, I didn't even get to look at this. He was on here the other night. He was kind of fixing this hill that had been chopped off by the farm. It looked really ugly, and I popped on here to help him design the hill out, and it looks really nice. And he is with me on the Grass Preservation Society. Add that to the Lava Preservation Society. So long grass and grass, it's nice in Minecraft, especially in areas where, you know, you're not walking all the time and it's off the beaten path. It's cool. It looks nice. It adds some depth. And this turned out nice, Ragu. You did good. You did good. You did good. Why is this one block of water there? I don't know. Oh. Lava has been preserved. That's not really what I had in mind. That's all the lava. What is this? And what is this? I didn't put this here. What is this? What is this ugly staircase? Thanks, guys. Thanks. Thank you for preserving the lava. Ridiculous. You just can't trust anybody these days. Here I thought they were embracing the Lava Preservation Society, and they saved some lava while they were down there mining, because they're gonna be going through lava pools. But no, no, they just took out all the lava right here. Well, it's going back. It's going back, my friends. How you doing, Biscuit? Good. I'm glad to hear it. Alright, let's sleep off the night real quick. In our own bed. And let's go ahead and start a project for the day. One of the things I said I needed was a back door to the house. It's not wise to have but only one entry, I do believe. I do have plans in the future for additional entries, but that's a whole nother project, and a rather large project, I must admit. That will be in the future, so we won't worry about that for now. Let's just put a side entrance on the house. Put it somewhere where there's enough opening. And also what I want to do... Oh, that's a good spot. Yeah, that'll work just fine. Just fine. Also what I want to do is add a chimney / fireplace. I think that would look really cool, and we'll get ready for the next update when they will add campfires, assuming we're still on the server at that point. Campfires will be cool. I'm trying to think where I want it to be. I hadn't really seen this little nook from the outside, you know, distance. It looks fine. I was worried that I wouldn't like it, but no, it looks fine. I'm trying to think of where I want the chimney to be. It seems almost like you wouldn't want it there. You would want it like over here, but that's where the kitchen's gonna be. that is where the kitchen will be. So I don't know that it makes a lot of sense to have the chimney there. Alternatively, it could be right here. But that's kind of out of the way. This is honestly the place. And does it have to be downstairs? Could be upstairs. No, it has to be downstairs. Yeah, this is the spot right here. So somewhere like right here, pretty much right in the middle. I guess that'll be fine. I guess that's fine. It's gonna be another instance, I believe, of us kind of knocking through the wall or through the roof. We did so much work on that roof, and so much of it's getting taken down. Let's see if I have any full clay bricks. Also a door. A door would be nice. Is there a door in there? No, but there's item frames. Is there a door in here? I swore I had an extra door laying around. But maybe not. Hey, let's be smart about this and actually put something on these to identify what's in here. That would be wise. Alright, I have 10 bricks on me. Ooh, iron too. Yeah, let me go ahead and... I got so much stuff in my inventory. Alright, let's go ahead and do that. Okay. And then, I think I might need some iron bars is why I got those. So let's see here. I do want it to be mostly on the outside of the house. Let's go for something more like this for the main design. And then of course the chimney is going to go up through there. So that would mean that, let's see, it's this one, and then this is the one that would be the opening. Hey, I did it. He's done it. Then of course we're going to want something down here as well, so that doesn't look... Okay, that's fine. I just want it to be... I want the fire... Hello, front door. You scared me. I thought somebody was coming in. Yeah, I want the fire to be deeply set in, and then the actual fireplace kind of out here. I do think I will need more bricks, but let's get the outside taken care of first. I do have slabs, but you can't mix them. Is it getting to be nighttime already? No, I think the sun's just hidden. Alright, well let's open that all up then. Let's not fall into our new chimney. Alright, so let's do it like this. And then how about, do I have stairs? I do. How about we close it in like so. And then rain will still fall by iron gates, I believe, or not iron gates. You'll get there, Cone. You're gonna figure this out. I believe in you. Iron bars, but I don't think they will go through a trap door. So we could do a trap door. Goodbye, dirt. Up here, like that, and then I could do iron bars around it to make it look a little bit more chimney-ish. I don't want it to be very tall, but I do want it to be at least one taller than that. Let me try the iron bars, which I don't have on me. I'll run downstairs and grab those. Let's do that. I think I had some, but I always use these iron bars, so I don't have any problem making some more. I need to do some caving, though. I am getting very low on materials overall. Is there an easier way? Yeah, there is. Boop. Right. Yep, that's where I wanted that. Ew. Ooh. So for it to connect, it would be like so. What do I think of that? What do I think? That's definitely what I wanted. Yep. Oh, man. There. No, I don't like that one tiny little bit. Not even an iota. That's terrible. See, this is very different now, because it used to be that if you placed one iron bar, it would do a cross. Now it does a pillar like that. So it's kind of changed this whole design. What if I change this into this for one? You know what we need? We need the new brick walls. That's what we need for this. To put my thinking cap on. Alright everyone, I'm gonna need your help on this one because I've found a design that I really, really like. I just need your help if this is okay. Because of where it is. Because I really do like this design. It's pretty similar to what we had, but I just added one extra little like layer of depth to it. I'm just worried about where it is more than anything, that it might not be very realistic. Which, I mean, it's Minecraft. We're not like super hung up on those details, but it is nice to have a realistic build. Right, and then this will go not there, but actually here. And then around that will be these. Nice. Okay, yeah, that's the design that I think looks pretty cool. The problem is that the chimney is very low. Like, in my mind, chimneys seem to always be like above? Really? Above the level of the peak of the roof. But for that, I mean, that chimney would be way up here, and that would look ugly. And to have it above the peak, it would have to be over here, which would cover up our window, which I don't want. So, is this okay? Because I want this to be okay. I really do like the design. It's very cool. And maybe we could just go for, you know, a little bit of a fantasy look there, but maybe that's okay for this. Trying to think of if I want like a big mantle or not. And then something like that. Maybe not even there, but just on the sides. Yeah, I don't know. The mantle area I'm going to have to think of, because that looks too big. That looks too big, too out there. But what I could do is actually inset this. I'm just hunting for ideas right now. That ain't bad, but it's very big. It is very big. Yeah, I'm gonna have to think on that one. Because it looks too large, I think. Oh, I didn't think about that. It actually can get set back in there. Because we put brick everywhere. Well, that might fix all of the problems. Like this, and then like this. Oh, not there. That would be where the fire is going to be. Eventually, hopefully, maybe. That's better, but it's not great. Gosh, I'm going crazy with this pick. Is there any way I can get that brick back? I want that brick back. Give me that brick back. Nope. Brick is gone forever. Let's get some dirt down. Well. I don't know. I like the inset slabs, and I could put some clay pots or something there. It's really not a mantle though, because it doesn't stick out, and you couldn't put anything on that at that height. It looks kind of neat tucked in the wall like that though. I do like that. It's like zero impact on our space, and once we get the fire in there, it might look pretty neat. What if we did this instead? Ah, yeah. 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 Okay. Now I'm on board. Now I'm sold. Sold! I still don't have a door. I need to put a door in the place before we call it a day here on the Mindcrack server. Quite an adventurous day. Lots of interesting happenings around the server here. There's one last thing I need to take care of before we can really sign out. Well, two things really. You know what one of them is. But yeah. There's a thing I gotta fix, of course. And there we go, that's the last one placed. Lava's all been fixed. Everything's good now. The Lava Preservation Society will be pleased. And yeah, somehow we ended up with quite a bit of extra lava and all of that, which is pretty neat. But that'll do it for today. Hope you all have a good weekend, and I look forward to doing some caving on Monday, and maybe we'll do a little caving AMA. If you have any questions, topics, anything you want me to cover, Monday's a good day. We'll go ahead and cover that stuff in the caving expedition, and hopefully we can get some of those emeralds. I want one of them bows, and really I want to be the first one to get a bow, because I know that neither Brian or Ayuski have any emerald ore, or if they do, they don't have much. I doubt they have any. So hopefully we can have the first dibs. There's one on that list that I want. I want to make sure they don't get it first. All right, everybody, have a good weekend. I'll go update the sign. I almost forgot, and I tripped over the words. You ever notice that some days you just trip over words more than others? Today might be one of those days. About to go to record F1, so look forward to that. Let's do 17. And you know what? I'm going to include all of that, the expedition to get the emeralds, into the Kosha initiative, since, I mean, they did let us bargain for a better deal on that, so that only seems fair. Alright, bye everybody. Have a good weekend. See you Monday.